The speed difference between solid-state drives, SSD, and hard disk drives, HDD, is significant. SSDs are extremely fast in all areas, but the speed difference is more pronounced when performing certain tasks, such as 1. Sequential read/write operations. The speed difference of an SSD versus hard drive is most apparent when copying and moving huge files. HDDs can copy 30 to 150 megabytes per second, MB/s, while standard SSDs perform the same action at speeds of 500 megabytes per second. Newer NVMe SSDs can even show speeds of up to an astounding 3000 to 3500 megabytes per second. With an SSD, you can copy a 20 GB movie in less than 10 seconds, while a hard disk would take at least 2 minutes. Upgrading your Mac to an SSD or installing an SSD in your PC will give it a significant speed boost. 2. Small 4K read/write operations. Most of the time, when you run your OS, open basic programs, or browse the web, you're actually opening and manipulating thousands of smaller files, which are stored in small blocks of data, usually sized at 4K. The faster your disk can read and write these 4K blocks, the faster and snappier your system operates. With HDDs, the speed ranges from 0.1 to 1.7 megabytes per second. SSDs and NVMe SSDs operate at much faster speeds of 50 to 250 megabytes per second. To demonstrate the speed difference between an HDD versus SSD, compare the speed we use a 7-year-old HP 630 laptop and a newer 2017 MacBook Pro running Windows 10 with an NVMe SSD. Now the results are as follows. 1. SSD speed. On our Mac with an SSD, sequential reads are nearly 56 times faster and small 4K read operations are about 226 times faster. Windows takes just 10 seconds to boot, and there is no visible delay when launching Chrome, it's just there. Upgrade to an SSD if you want to speed up your Mac or make your PC faster. 2. HDD speed. In our tests, the HP computer with an HDD was painfully slow. Booting Windows took a full 4 minutes, and Chrome launched in 15 seconds, longer than it took our SSD computer to start up. Nearly every click in Windows is accompanied by a massive delay. Whether you're using an SSD or HDD, you'll want to make sure it stays clean, so that your machine can operate at its best. A vast cleanup will tune up your drive, update your apps, and fix other annoying problems, freeing up your computer to run as fast as it should.